Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our podcast on hot dogs. We're going to be talking about all the different types of hot dogs today, just like we do every week. Well, I'm just kidding. We're actually playing the Consortium Interregnum.
Oh damn! I really thought we were gonna start the glizzy gaze.
Yeah, I was going to talk
Oh,
about how I
what?
went to IKEA, got 50 hot dogs.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to talking about Frankfurters.
Wait, IKEA has hot dogs?
Yeah, IKEA has a glizzy competition.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you could fill up an entire program on just the Costco hot dog itself. So,
yeah. God
but anyway,
bless
we're
that.
not here to talk about hot dogs. We're here.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we're here to talk about kidnapping political figures in order to avoid international war.
By causing international war.
We'll see.
So,
I mean, we got one down. One more to go.
well, you have one tied up and restrained. You still need to get back.
Yeah.
And grab the other one.
Well, so the interesting thing is that the other one is actually optional.
You made it.
No, that's a
much
hard
seem-
allegedly optional.
Yeah.
If you didn't do it, it just meant that there'd be a lot more violence somewhere else.
Yeah. No. So it's not optional. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, no, let's not. Let's take our losses.
Let's make the worst crime that's done in this campaign be like thievery, and maybe some violence to someone who deserves it.
What about
Yeah.
rigging
You're doing straight up kidnapping right now.
Can we murder
Yeah,
someone
it's
in
thievery of a person, Tom. It's thievery of a person.
We straight up executed a cultist. Let's not forget that.
You guys did
I
do
wouldn't
that.
have executed that cultist if... Or Culty executed that cultist if I knew there was only like one room left of the hideout. I was worried there was going to be like 30 more cultists lurking. But anyways.
All for the greater good.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
What?
So whatever helps you sleep at night.
It does help me sleep at night. Anyways.
I'll never forget the screams, but continue.
So you guys are in the courtyard. You got them tied up. You can pretty much go back the exact same way you came. You could look around, but you'd assume the longer you looked, the more likely someone would be alerted. She has made some noise. So you'd assume you'd have a very short period of time. You guys just want to leave?
Was there
Yo,
anything
Trisha.
interesting in her office, by the way?
We didn't
Well,
go
so
to
you
her
guys
office.
are outside of the building in her garden.
Never mind then.
So you can go into the office. You can like see it. It's like right on the other side of the doors, inside the big palace area. But
Yeah, if we're outside, it's fine.
Yeah.
So
All right.
maybe it would be a good idea to try and steal something, make it look like a robbery. I don't know. But no, let's go.
Maybe, but it might also just give a higher, like, it might alert people faster that something's up.
Yeah. We could.
you can tell Basil to stay behind for a couple minutes because he's invisible and rummage through things.
Oh! Yeah, I guess that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Can she see Basil, by the way? Because I think they're coming down with her, but I don't think we, like, Blair or Basil have actually...
Are you gonna ask her?
That's a great... Can I... As Basil walks right past her, can I see if she reacts to this boy?
So, Basil walks by, but, like, you guys have, like, bound her up in rope and magic manacle. What if you're trying to see if, like, she reacts strongly to him, you don't see anything like that. Whether or not she can see him is probably a little bit harder to tell, given the fact that she's currently being carried.
Can I roll perception?
You could roll insight, but it's going to be pretty high.
All right. Oh.
So even with that, you can't tell for certain. You get the feeling, based off of her past behavior, that she has some other way of seeing you that's not normal sight. And you feel like if you had to put money on it, it'd be a high risk to assume that she couldn't see Basil. But she doesn't seem to react to him or pay him any mind. But she also doesn't seem to really pay any of the rest of you a mind as you go down. So it could just be the same thing. But she has no strong reaction to Basil.
Okay.
So you don't leave Basil behind? You leave him behind?
We just have him run to the room really quick to see if he can find anything, and then come back while he's still invisible.
All right. So you guys go down back into the river. You jump in. You go down. You wait a little bit. And highs and lows.
Highs.
Hi. What's it gonna be? I should put on some heist music in the background.
So a little bit later, you actually see someone come down. It is what appears to be a Boros soldier. Swims down. And you're able to deduce that it's most likely Basil. He says that he got in, and there was a mini fridge, and he was raiding the mini fridge, and someone walked in and they could see like floating food. They freaked out and they threw something at him, and so he hit him over the head with his staff, which broke his invisibility, and he came back here.
Were you already wearing the ring, Basil, before your invisibility got broken?
Yes. That was
Okay.
like before that you put it on. You just guys couldn't see what he looks like. He just looks like a very standard Boros soldier.
So, Basil, what did you do with the guy after you hit him with your staff?
No, he was still alive. He was kind of bleeding, and then I ran away.
What did you do with his body? Was he unconscious?
Oh no! He was yelling and running after me.
Oh no!
I was a lot faster than him.
Okay, then we got to rush.
We gotta go.
Yeah. No,
This is a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, let's see here. Let me do. Some quick. Changes here.
Oh boy, what's happening?
All right, so you guys are back in the sewers. You navigate back to the similar bridge that you were on before. Cinna, I believe you were carrying the hostage, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're on your token.
Okay,
I
quick
guess now I can put Basil down there since he's visible.
perception check to see if the alligators are still around.
Oh, Basil's up there. Yeah, roll it.
Go. Oops. I don't see anything.
I will.
Unless someone wants to help me out.
I will help. George is a master perceiver.
Especially with water-based things, I imagine.
Yep.
Well, you do, but you have to roll again.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, it's better.
Mhm.
Nice. Let's see here. So,
I will close my.
oh, good news. Yeah, you can't tell 100% where they are, but you see some blood from what you assume was the guy with the tentacles and all the teeth. Kind of looks like he may have gotten away and ran down further into the tunnel. And you do see signs that you're underneath the assumption that these gators are still there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so I would like to try and throw something in the water, try and make a distraction, and then make a mad dash for it.
All right, roll me a bluff check.
Which one is that? Deception?
Oh, sorry, deception.
13.
Tom, Pathfinder was a billion years ago.
It's all the same to me. Bluff sounds better than deception. It's shorter.
I agree.
I apologize if that came through.
All right.
What's your movement speed?
50.
Yeah.
All right, so half your movement speed is about here.
Oh, does it count as like burden movement if she's restrained?
No.
Oh.
It's one of them succeeded the check. So
Okay.
I'm giving you free half your movement speed. But you guys see movement. At least one of the gators has noticed you. So one of them went for the decoy. The other one is going for you.
Okay.
So we'll roll initiative here, and
Even with pass without trace probably still up.
well, yeah, you threw a rock in the water.
I was gonna recommend if any of us had any meat to throw some stuff into the water, but oh well.
All right. I might. It's just a gator, yes,
Well, I mean, it's very big,
but still just a gator.
but still just a gator. Yes.
Let me just make sure that I don't have. This doesn't require concentration. Does pass without trace require concentration?
It does.
Okay. Let me. Charm Beast 5. Animal Friendship. It's a first level spell. What's this thing's intelligence?
It's an alligator.
Okay, well, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna
Or crocodile.
cast Animal Friendship.
Well, first you guys have to roll initiative.
And there's no good news. It does not require concentration. It works for 24 hours. So, if it goes off, no combat. That is initiative. I have to click on my token. Okay. $17.
Everybody else's?
Oof.
It's okay. If I get my spell off. then
Awful. What the fuck is this trap?
No. Hold on.
It's okay. It's good you wasted on this combat if my spell works.
Oof. Goddamn.
Okay. It's fine, guys.
Everybody's low rolling.
Does this thing go
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
or... Is this guy...
Alright, Connar, you're up first. Now just remember, there is that other one that will, that's been distracted, but it probably will come back.
Okay. So move forward. And make sure... Yep. They're in range. Cool.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
What's the DC?
It is my spell DC, which is 20. It auto fails if the creature's intelligence is 4 or higher.
Oh yeah, it's just a normal gator, not a smart gator.
Mm-hmm. This alligator, I swear to God, if this fucking gator just starts like, by Jove, what sort of arcane trickery are you doing here? What'd he roll? That motherfucker.
Alright,
What'd he do? Well,
so it has failed to save. It is now charmed by you. So what I'm gonna have you do is just roll an animal handling DC super low, like 10, just to keep it distracted while the rest of the people can move forward.
Yep. Man, I wish I was trained in that. Anyway, I tell.
Can I provide assistance?
Are you trained in it?
Yeah.
Then you can. I tell him, hey, could you make sure that...
You already had advantage because of the charm.
Oh, okay. So this will probably auto-succeed. Unless something real shit happens.
Yep.
I tell him, unless I roll lower than a 4, or lower than 5, I tell him, like, hey, could you keep watch, but could you leave me and my friends alone? And I am going to, 14. That would have been real bad with disadvantage.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And Cinna, your movement speed you said was 50, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you dash, you can make it all the way to the end on this turn.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So which way are we going?
This way.
This way, back towards this way.
Okay.
Yeah, because 100 pretty much gets you right there.
Mhm.
So that 50 at the beginning, or the 25 at the beginning, was needed. And then since you got the target across, I'll say the rest of you are able to get across without any issue.
Okay.
Even with that other one coming back, if you just wanted to leave it, you guys could all run it before it would do any major damage to you.
Yeah. Also, that gator is like that for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, it's charmed. It's just gonna hang out. I mean, it'd still attack people that aren't you. So, so it's just gonna go back to living its life. Unless you wanted to try and get it out.
Nah.
Tell him fuck off.
Hey, we're not food.
Wait, could you tell him to go back the way we came into the embassy?
No, because we need to go back. Like, as soon as we drop off this target, we gotta go back.
It's a different side tunnel, so
Okay.
you won't be going back through this room again.
Okay.
So, want to just send him down there?
Yeah, because like there's gonna be a dude following us, I think.
Well, it doesn't allow me to speak with animals. It's just that we are just marked as not a threat. This is just so we could not do combat.
Does anyone have any meat?
Yeah, believe it or not, the spell only makes you, Connar, not marked for combat. That's why I had you do the roll in order to be distract it.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any meat on them?
Actually, that would have been the spell component, actually.
Does anyone else? Wait, Basil, what did you take from the fridge?
Basil said that he ate it immediately.
God damn it!
Hold on, let me.
He was in the process of eating it when he got caught. You guys got really low on that roll.
Wow.
Yep. I ain't. What's the word for it?
I mean, any like normal guard that runs through here, since the security's been disabled, these two gators will attack them anyway. You're fairly confident about that.
Yeah, these gators aren't guard gators. This is their home.
Yeah, they probably lived a little bit further down the sewers, but they've come up since the security was turned off.
Yeah.
Alright, in
So-
which case...
They're going to attack us still, Con, yes or no?
No, they are
No. You guys all got to move through. You all had to rush. But since Cinna with the target was able to make it through, I wasn't gonna roleplay out the nitty gritty of the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are all through. You're good to go.
Cool.
So you guys get to back to the area with Fern and he says, "Oh, you guys did that quickly. See, she's still conscious. You didn't even need to knock her out."
Yeah. Just a matter of luck.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Well, we'll take her, and you guys can start going down that other path to go to the second one if you're ready. You still got a good amount of hours left to do it. So if you get right to the end, before you go up, feel free to take a short rest. You'll have enough time for one."
Okay, cool. Before we do the handoff, I do want to talk to the ambassador. And I want to
what do you ask her?
I'm not going to ask her anything. I'm just going to be like, hey, I know that we did this in a little bit of a shady way. Like, I know that this wasn't, like, the best of ways to do it. But once all this gets cleared up, I want to do this the right way.
He says, you want to kidnap me the correct way.
Yeah, after I knock you out, and we like have a good brawl first.
Says, I would prefer to just not be kidnapped.
We could like skip the kidnapping part. We could just like do the fight. Like I don't think there's gonna be a need to kidnap after.
You'll let me go?
Not right now. We got stuff to do.
You can tell, like, her eyes are filled with pure rage, but she's maintaining a little bit more composure. You know, she's able to put together some stuff. She hasn't, like, mentioned any of you guys by name. That's starting to make you think that maybe she can see that you're not what you say that you are, but she may not be able to tell exactly who you are once all that's done.
Okay.
So she says, hold up a second, sorry, I'm getting a lot of background noise. Give me a second. I'm just gonna close my window. All right, I'm back. That was very distracting. I don't know if it's coming through.
No.
So anyway, it seems like she's probably too angry at this point to really make any negotiations. She might answer certain questions, but it seems like she's going to be hesitant too.
Okay, no rush. Take your time to think about it.
Yeah, Fern says, you know, you guys will be able to talk to them after this as well.
Yes, just
right now we'll move them to a safe house.
Fern, you can see, and I like whisper to him. I'm like, Fern, I'm not exactly sure how she's doing it. I don't know how much she can see, but I think she can see through her illusions.
Fern says, that's all right.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Is it actually?
Fern says, yes, there's many, many simple solutions to fix that problem.
Fantastic. Hopefully, I whisper to him, hopefully none that...
He says, do you want details?
Hopefully there are simple solutions that don't require murdering her, I whisper.
Fern says, okay, so no details. Got it.
Oh, no.
So a couple of the Hetelectic Order members show up, and they take her into custody and they leave with her. So he says, this is kind of still a safe area. Feel free to rest here. If you don't need to, continue on. Like I said, if you can, you'll have time to rest as well right before you go up. You know, assuming you don't, set off large-scale explosions underneath the building. Fern says. He says that the route to the location is going to be very similar. It basically just goes down another side tunnel, so the layout should look very much the same. Once you get to the area, though, unlike before, where this one it put you out into the yard, this one's going to bring you, basically into the basement, and then there's going to be pretty much straight shot up a staircase to the office of the person that you're trying to get to. They generally work in their office from this time, so they'll be there. So just be careful.
Got it.
Got it. So I mean, for the short rest, guys, my question becomes: Do we need to? Because we can recover one of my spell slots with it, but that's basically it. I'm only missing
Yeah.
one.
See if I have resources that would recover.
Yeah, because for me, it's like there's like nothing.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no resource I recover from this.
So, Luna, what kind of spell slot did you use?
For that, it was the first level spell slot.
Okay,
And
then...
How long does Pass Without Trace last? Because that lasts a while, right?
Yeah, that one lasts... Let me find out.
Yeah, nothing.
Pass Without Trace is first level? Wow.
No, Pass Without Trace is second level.
No, I was talking about the animal friendship spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Pass Without Trace lasts up to an hour, so I would have to cast it again.
Okay, so...
You'll need to cast it again, actually, either way. Because just all the going in between the things, it's still technically up, but by the time you moved through there, it was gonna it go down again.
Yeah.
If you recasted it now, though, you're fairly confident you'd be able to get there and back, assuming you didn't need to take a short rest at the very, before you go out. Then you'd have to
Did I
recast it again.
spend the only thing I would recover on a short rest is a channel divinity, and we haven't used any of those, right?
No.
Don't think so?
No.
Nope, then we good. Golden.
So, Tom, how do you read the second ability of bolstering magic, where it gives a spell slot back?
Post the wording of it.
All right, so I roll a d3 and then I can give them that slot back. If they go a 3, could it restore us level 2?
That's probably not rules as written, but it'd be kind of dumb if it didn't work that way. So sure.
So Luna, do you want a spell slot back?
Yes.
Okay, roll a d3.
Oh boy. A D3. Why don't you D3 these nuts? Oh.
Got him.
Three.
All right, so either
Yeah,
you're
so you
level
can-
2 or you're level 1.
And then, like I said, if you wanted to refresh the Pass Without Trace, then you could just use this to do that.
Yeah, I'm doing that. So we're just gonna go, and I cast, as we're leaving, I cast Pass Without Trace once again.
Or did we not have Blair get her spell slot back first? Do the short rest and
level
then...
1 spell slot's not that big of a deal to me.
Oh, it was a level 1 one?
there is
I thought
also
it was a
the fact
sorcerer
that-
slot. Or
A
a
warlock
warlock slot.
Yeah, it's just a warlock spell slot.
Oh,
Those are pretty high, though,
so-
no?
yeah. You know,
It's also the risk is that if you take the short rest now, you might not be able to take the short rest then, and if you get stuck in a bunch of stuff,
yeah.
Right.
that could cause issues.
Oh,
But
wait, no. it
also,
wasn't even
theoretically,
my
that
warlock
spell slot may
that
make
used.
those issues go away, and then that's the trade-off.
No, I think it's fine. We can just go because it was just I just realized I didn't even use the warlock slot. It was just a regular level 1 spell, so I can get it back. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just a level 1. I have 3 more of those.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. One second. I'm gonna reconnect on this.
All right. Cool.
He's so cool. Oh, there he is. He blends in very much into this map.
Hello?
All right.
Me? Oh, cool. I'm actually back.
Yes, I can hear you.
It was not connected for some reason for a hot minute, and I was like, what the hell?
All right. So you guys wind down the narrow passageways, and you all come out on a bridge that looks very similar to the one that you were just on.
Hell yeah, I love ending up on bridges where I just was.
Well, this is definitely a different bridge. You've gone through different tunnels.
Never
Totally
mind.
kind of
different.
I hate this.
It's
Actually.
just several of the, this was probably built at the same time. They're carbon copies of each other. Also, why create 2 sewer maps when I can create 1 sewer map and then just make you go down it again?
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
You know.
Okay, so perception or survival to figure out if anything's out here.
Yep, roll it.
Which one?
Either one. Survival would let you know more like cracks and like droppings and that kind of stuff, whereas perception would let you like physically see them if something was like trying to hide.
Okay, I'll do survival.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Okay. I was gonna say I was gonna assist, but nah, I ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't helping shit.
So you notice there is one thing that's a little bit different on parts of the bridge. You see what appears to be, and it's a little bit further away. So you'd have to like go out onto the bridge in order to like really examine it. But it looks like bird droppings.
Okay.
Gross.
So it looks like there's a bird in here, or like there was a bird in here recently. Can I look up?
Yeah, if you want to roll a stealth check first, just in order to, if you're peeking your head out to like look around,
Okay.
just roll stealth if you want to keep in stealth.
All right. Could I also switch the ring to the other disguise? So that's 18.
Yes, you all can do that as well. For this one, actually, you all are dressed as very plain, foremost soldiers, and you all have halberds. So it's a little bit not as customized as the other one. Or not almost.
As foremost soldiers?
Sorry, Omni.
Okay.
Omni
I was
soldiers.
like, Warmost,
Alright,
that's
Omni soldiers have sort of a Roman centurion look, but with sort of a Greek death mask on them, if you will. Just very mannequin-esque looking.
Okay.
Yeah, and the big thing is that you're all in this. You're all carrying halberds.
Yep.
All right.
Imagining
That's an
Blair
18.
wielding a spear, like a spear gun, this is really funny to me.
Yes. All right, and then roll your perception.
You're leading the team.
Yeah, I announce what I've like noticed, so like if anybody else wants to do it.
I mean,
You don't see anything.
Let me see what I can do.
So yeah, I don't see anything right now, but it seems like there was a bird here at least recently. And knowing how these sewers are, it could be a big bird.
Can I attempt to also look up and see what I see?
Yeah, roll stealth and then perception.
Actually, wait. No. Can I do something else instead?
Yes.
Can I toss? I have an extra cookie in my inventory. Can I toss one onto the platform here?
Yeah, sure, roll it.
What do I roll?
Just
for it?
roll a very simple, you just don't get a nat 1. Like, improvised range attack. Don't get a nat 1.
How do I roll that?
Just roll a d20, add your dex.
Just roll a d20. The modifier doesn't matter. All right, yeah, you're able to toss it out there. And then roll me a perception check.
Well, unless someone wants to
Well,
help.
it's out there, and nothing happens.
Wait a second. Basil.
I have my familiar out, which
The rat?
the rat. I have him give me advantage on this, or help me.
Yeah, he gets up into your hair, and he starts pulling whenever you to prevent you from overcorrecting.
Yeah, I like to imagine he's using my antlers as levers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give.
You have the strange urge to cook.
24.
When the cookie was thrown out there, you heard something up there. It did sound like definitely nowhere near as big as the alligators or that other monster that you saw. But you do hear some fluttering of what sounds like multiple small creatures and one larger one. But then it seems like everything's settled. And nothing comes down to take the bait.
This could be the pigeon 2E pigeons.
Oh no!
Yep. I'm just I know this is not appropriate for this time, but if anyone has seen Everywhere, Everything All at Once, all I can think of is the Raccacoonie.
We love Raccacoonie. I actually just watched that movie again yesterday.
It's so good.
That's hilarious. Perfect timing.
Yep. So nobody's coming, which is good.
Well,
right now at least. We'll have to deal with it later. Which we need to grab this motherfucker and we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think we start making some goofy steps.
Yeah. Get our goofy asses out of here.
Is Basil invisible again?
You want him to use another spell slot?
Yeah. For the best.
Alright. Keep playing. I have to quickly use the restroom.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, actually, we'll just take a quick 5-minute break.
Okay. Alright.
Because that'll help me set up properly.
Alright. I will mute us all. I'm not going to mute us. I will leave the background music.
I will say, you all have been very lucky with that previous boss. You had a couple of rolls that it all kind of hinged on, and you passed all of them. So
yeah, I doubt this one's going to turn out as well.
Oh, good.
I have a plan. Oh, speaking of that, Cinna, since you're here.
Yeah.
When we get to this guy's office, right, or girl, or whatever, I need you to you have to trust me on this, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to restrain you. When we burst into the office, I'm going to act like I'm restraining you and holding you back.
All right.
And I'm going to say some questionable things and use a questionable spell
What do you want,
towards the
Bob?
advisor, or to the ambassador, and I want you to act as if this is a big betrayal, or that act legitimately surprised.
All right.
Hmm.
A little bit of deception, huh?
Yeah.
Trust me.
What's the end
You
goal?
also know what the ambassador looks like and her name. You were given a dossier on her.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'll just tell you, if you could do
So
that,
it is.
I promise you, it's not an actual. This is not gonna be a betrayal, but it's gonna look like it, and it might not, and it might seem very weird when I'm doing it first.
Mm. Okay,
It's
so
very counterintuitive, but I promise you, if we can
Like-
pull this off,
restrain me like how? Because some stuff just might not work.
currently it's gonna look like you're probably restrained because you look like a regular biped.
Mm-hmm.
And one second. Yep. Yeah, and so here's the thing, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like holding your arms behind your back or whatever. Or maybe I'll like pin you against the wall while I cast a spell or something like that. So if you could just like let me do that and act like, oh man, I'm actually being restrained by this.
Yeah, I can play along. I can play ball.
Perfect. I'm going to make sure that the door is not being blocked. Very
Alright.
important. I want to make this as believable as possible.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I'll even let you hit me once to like help sell the story.
Okay, yeah. I'll hit you into a wall.
Hmm.
Or like shove. The shove action's a bonus action, right?
Hmm.
Nope.
It's not?
It's an
Nope.
action.
It's an action?
Yep.
Oh, well, I need my action, so...
But you can use it as a part of a multi-attack. If you get 2 attacks, you can shove someone with 1 attack and then attack with the other one.
Okay, but not
Oh,
if
I
I'm
didn't know
casting a
that.
spell, right? But not if I'm casting a spell, right?
No.
Okay, in that case, look, I'm just gonna, like, make it look like I'm, like, got you pressed against the wall or whatever, I'm restraining you or whatever.
I can
Not
take a
gonna
dive.
actually hit you. No, because I need my action to actually cast the
No,
spell.
like you act like you're pushing me. I just run into the wall.
Yeah, if you could sell it, then it's perfect.
Oh, woe is me. I've been betrayed by my dearest friend.
More so, act like... I'm gonna be acting like I infiltrated this group of kidnappers.
Hmm.
Oh.
And I'm on the side of the ambassador. I'm like a secret Boros agent, basically. Who has figured out this plot and is trying to stop it. And I've infiltrated this group. That's how I'm going to be playing it.
Okay.
And it will make sense once I cast the spell I'm going to cast.
All
I
right.
think the best way to truly sell it is to wait before I reveal that.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Okay. And then, after I've done, question. Do we all have the restrainer cuff thingies?
Nope. There's only one of you's got them.
Who's got 'em? Was it Cinna?
You gave it to Austin last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who wants it for this time?
It could be. Honestly, it could be anyone.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, while you two are acting out a scene, what do you want George and Lunu to do?
That's a great question. It's possible that maybe one of you should wait outside, like, not blocking the exit.
Definitely a retreat.
But waiting, like, along the exit path, a little bit farther down from the door. What standard walking speed again?
Mine is just 30. I'm not going to be useful, other than like persuading folks.
Oh no, I got it. No, actually, you're fine.
What do you want me to do?
I have a question. You have cunning action dash, right?
Yeah, I can dash.
All right, we're good. That's all I need. No, keep the cuffs. You're gonna be the one waiting in the hallway.
Okay. Keep it on lookout. I'm lookout.
No. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Not at all. You're gonna be waiting for them to come out the door.
And that's the ambassador?
Yep. You're gonna be waiting for them. You're gonna be waiting for them, but you're not gonna be directly outside the door. You're gonna be a little bit farther back, in like wherever the hallway, tunnel, staircase, whatever the exit is, looks like. Just a little bit back. You're gonna be waiting for them. That's all.
And then
Otherwise,
don't do anything.
we might call for you. We might call for you if my spell works earlier than better than expected. I will say, we'll just call you to come in and just dash into the room.
Okay.
Alright? That's all you gotta do. Otherwise, just dash towards the ambassador.
Alright, and then once
And
I'm
then
in there, I just actually be like, oh no, what the heck? What incarnation happened? Oh.
You're not gonna have to act at all. You're not gonna have to act at all.
Okay.
You're just gonna be hiding and waiting
Alright.
for them to come out of the room, and then catch up with them.
Okay, so.
Or, yeah,
Or track them, pretty much.
yeah, just to catch up with them, yeah, and try to get them because you're gonna be the one to cuff. You're gonna be the one to try to cuff up.
Okay.
Like you're gonna still be able to enter the room, but you're not gonna be right outside the door. So you're gonna be hiding.
Okay.
And you're gonna be able to rush into the room at a moment's notice.
Okay. So we already got one delegate, and now we're after the ambassador.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other
they're-
ambassador.
They're both
Yeah,
ambassadors.
the other ambassador. Sorry, my memory's shoddy, my guys.
I've been calling them and something else the entire night. On accident. Damn, Connor's taking his sweet time.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I get to eat after doing this.
Nice.
And discuss this plan with y'all in advance, which is fine. Is that him? Is it the boy?
Yeah, but it's him.
Connar?
Connar.
I'm back.
Alright.
Alright, Connor, we formulated a plan.
What's the plan?
So, George, when we get to their office door, right? George is not coming in with us. He is going to be a little bit, not like right outside the door, but a little bit farther down the hallway slash staircase slash whatever the fuck leads up to the entrance to their door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like waiting for the ambassador, right? The rest of us will go in, right? And what's gonna happen is when we are first like, hey, we, like basically once it's clear to the ambassador, like, oh shit, they're here to kidnap me or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to restrain Cinna. And I'm going, or at least act like I'm restraining them. I'm going to yell out, basically saying, like, hey, it's like, Ambassador, or Captain, run. I've infiltrated this group of Omni kidnappers. And I'm one of the Boros company. You need to get out of here. And I'm going to cast a spell.
You mean vice versa? You mean reverse? Because we're going after Omni right now.
No, we're going after Boros.
Yes.
Wait, the last rep was Boros.
The last rep was
the last
Omni.
was Omni. We were dressed as Boros soldiers.
Okay.
And now we're dressed as Omni soldiers running Boros. So I'm gonna tell them, like, hey, I've infiltrated this group. I'm on your side. Get out of here. And then we're going to let them leave the room. Run out of the room.
Okay.
And
cool.
if the plan works, if my spell works, then we should be completely fine.
Neat.
And again we have George waiting outside, ready to stop them and dash after them if anything goes awry, which it should. Because otherwise, if we need to, we can just have George come in as well. You'll probably be. I need you to not be blocking the door.
Okay.
I just need you probably be in like the corner of the office, like behind the person, or like moving that direction, so that when I push Cinna out of the way, the door is completely free.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are we ready to go then?
Ready to go.
I am also. So.
Also, is anybody else trained in deception, by the way, or no?
Only persuasion.
It's fine.
I guess it's
Lunu.
just me.
What's your guys' marching order?
Have Lunu first.
Yeah.
Well, this is to get through this area.
Oh, then that different order. I don't know. I could just ignore where we are now. It should be fine.
I could go first. Like
Or
meat
that.
shield
I
and
don't
all.
mind.
Yeah. Cinna, do your thing.
Alright, yeah.
Tank,
Steppy. Tank.
All right, hold up a second. You guys get to about where the cookie was thrown. You start to hear fluttering again. And you look up. And inside some gears and some tunnels of things that are above you, you all see hundreds of pigeons.
Oh, no, it is them.
Hey guys.
At this point, a giant pigeon dressed in a tuxedo lands on the next section on the other side.
Does it introduce itself as Legion? Because I
No, it's Squawkweeze. Fuck, what was his other name? Cousteau! Squawkweeze Cousteau!
Squawkweeze Cousteau. Oh no, I died from stress.
It ruffles its feathers and it bows, and it says, "I did not expect my arch nemesises to all emerge from these tunnels."
What?
Kind of looks up.
Arch nemesis, I liked your food. We paid.
You all may have defeated me last time, but here,
What do you mean?
you don't have the law to shield you. You're all just like, I don't understand.
Wait.
We're just.
Lunu legitimately doesn't remember because they were dealing with their date.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, look, buddy, I don't have any beef with you. My friends don't have any beef with you. But, like, I honestly really liked your food. I would really like to try it again sometime.
He points to you and he says, "Oh, now you're just rubbing it in, bringing up food?"
What do you mean? That dude was trying to hire you.
You start talking about beef at a time like this?
He's got you there, Savannah.
Yeah, he's very.
Yeah.
I think he's just very emotional right now, Cinna.
Look, it wasn't even your restaurant.
He says, "But it could have been.
Dude was trying
It
to
wasn't
hire
for you and your meddling kids."
We talked to dude, he was trying to hire you.
Yeah, he literally wanted
He
to
says,
hire
"You can't trick me. You're just
No.
trying to throw me in the slammer."
No, he literally like had a freaking eureka moment. He was weeping on the floor.
He was like, it was the best food he's ever tasted.
He says, "Well, of course it was. but being the best chef doesn't let you be protected from the law."
Have you seen a kitchen? Have you seen like a regular like staffed kitchen?
Yeah,
They're full of ex-cons in there.
That is true.
He
However-
says, "Yes, they expect you to go to prison first. I refuse."
Wait. There's a way we can solve this problem, Mr. Squawqueeze. Instead,
He says, "With your blood upon my claws."
or guess what else can give you protection from the law? Being protected by a candidate. And guess what we can do? Protect people with our candidate. We need to protect.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, no, George is just like, yeah, no, you're right. You had
Does anyone want to help me too?
you're an expert chef, and if you were to be the head chef of our candidate Bubbles here, Bubbles, we can make you live the easier life than what you're living down here, bud.
Does anyone want to help me with persuasion?
Yeah, I'm helping. That's my persuasive argument.
22.
Okay. Ooh. That's close. So
Guys,
he kind of seems to pause for a little bit. You hear the rustlings of many pigeons flying around above you. And he says, "Very well, but until I get something in writing, I demand a hostage."
Anyone have any paper?
Hold on.
I give him my rat.
So the rat kind of comes over and he says, "The thing that you can desummon and immediately bring back?
How do you
That's
know
not
that?
a real hostage."
How do you know that?
He says, "I know all about familiars." He kind of beckons above, "For I have many."
Are you cool with the text message?
Says, "No. I need it to be
Right.
signed of someone with authority."
Real quick, is this man just a pigeon, Eric Okra?
Wait, I have a question.
As
I mean, we
far
technically
as
have
you're
authority.
aware, it seems to just be an abnormally large and intelligent pigeon.
Are there any blank pages in Squilliam's spellbook?
Yeah, you can rip a couple pages out of there. But
right.
he may not accept it from you guys. It sounds like he wants something from like Bubbles or the Count.
Oh, that doesn't make any. I mean, we literally have the authority to protect people ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Yes,
have some,
but
I do have
he's
some fucking,
he's a pigeon.
guys. I have some stolen
You mean-
jewelry.
Oh, you
Guys,
can't protect a pigeon!
guys, I have some stolen jewelry. We could get that. I don't know what it would do.
That might.
You offer him monetary things in order to be
Okay.
like, you know, we can't give you a hostage, but I can give you this money, and you'll give it back if everything turns out.
I could argue. I mean, it was stolen from the one house we went to.
Or are you gonna tell them that?
No.
No, obviously. I
Guys,
could be
listen,
like,
I mean, if we wanted to, we could just leave Basil here. I think it honestly would be fine because we're not going to
leave your son with the pigeon man, the weird pigeon man.
Look, if the pigeon,
Hey.
I'm not. He's a pigeon, guys. I'm not that worried about
Anna-
him being dangerous.
Out of character, I'm like, Steve, no.
He's a pigeon. I just look at this bird. Like, guys, he's a pigeon.
And did you
He's
ask?
a
My son
pigeon.
just took
He's
out a
very smart
train
and could cook
on
really
the
good
yard
food.
with like while doing a dine and dash from a mini fridge. I'm pretty sure he can handle this pigeon. I'm more afraid for the pigeon.
Basil, hey Basil,
like,
are you okay with your mom leaving you as a hostage?
You just want to hang out with him for a bit?
Do you
You said, well, I mean, like, how long? Like, I gotta get back to school.
It's gonna be
just
like
for
an
a few
hour,
minutes.
right?
Yeah, just like a few minutes to an hour, and then we'll be back down here and we'll all leave together.
It'd probably take like 3 to 4 hours to get something from the Count written and brought over.
Oh,
You all know none of that is necessary, 100%. But he's like kind of stubborn and a little bit dumb. He's demanding.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Man, you
Here's the thing. We'll leave Basil with you for like an hour, and then we'll come back. Then I'll stay behind, right? And then y'all can do the
Wait.
Count stuff.
Why have anyone stay behind? Just have him come with us. Like,
Look
just
at him,
come
he's
with us.
He
scared. He
says,
doesn't
no,
wanna
then you're
leave.
gonna jump me. You're gonna get a bunch of your friends. You're all gonna shank me.
Is there a neutral location that we could meet?
I was about to say
Yes,
in
right here.
for a second.
God damn it!
For a second, I was about to say in character. He has a point.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many friends who would want to shake.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Okay. How about we do this? Wait a second. Would proof of us showing you the documents and showing it being signed also work?
He says, I need to have it on my person.
God damn it!
Look, it doesn't need to be that big of a deal. Basil, if you're fine with like staying here for an hour while we go get what we're doing up there, like in the ambassador's compound, then we'll come back in and out real easy. You get to hang out with some pigeons. They're probably gonna like talk about like their recipes or something. You can steal some information off of them, sell them for some money. And then I come back, and I just like take your place, and then we just like wait for it. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. There's going to be a ton of, like, people searching these tunnels, which is why I don't really want to leave as that character. I really don't want to leave people, like, here after the fact. That's why I'm worried.
Mm.
That's why I'm worried, which is why I'm like, he should be getting out of here too, because he's going to be, he might get blamed for this.
I get convinced to get moving, probably.
So the ones who are in charge of searching the tunnels, if there's ever a case of something like this, is Fern.
Oh. Well, that's okay. Never mind. Then that works. Oh, never mind. This plane does work.
So they may send some people down like to chase you right away. If they were like actively chasing you, they wouldn't break off. But if you're able to kind of get away, they're not going to be able to like occupy segments of the tunnels.
Okay. In that case, then that changes everything. Well,
If the tunnels are Aethervathy territory.
yeah. In that case, then, yeah, Cinna, if you want to stay behind, then after the fact, after we get this guy, that'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
This should be fine.
That work for you? I'm talking to Squawks.
He kind of ruffles his feathers and bows again and says, "Very well. Who is this Basil?"
He's
Oh, is
right
he
here.
invisible?
Oh wait.
You point to nothing.
Hey, Basil, pinch me.
He says, "Are you okay? Have you hit your head?" Basil can just stop concentrating on
Okay.
the spell, and he comes back. What are you talking about? He's right here, completely invisible.
Oh no, I feel like he wasn't even looking at Basil, he's just looking at a wall. Like a completely different direction.
So, at this point, a whole bunch of pigeons fly down, and they kind of all like grab like parts of Basil's shirt and his arms, and a couple of them like go underneath for support, and a couple of them grab like the back of his shoes, and Basil is lifted up further into the sewers on with this giant swarm of pigeons.
Okay, cool.
And then the main pigeon here says, "Well, now I'll take my leave. When you return, we can do the switch. And then once I get my my pardon and protection in writing, then I will agree to the more permanent terms, and I will relinquish my grudge."
All right, but if you hurt this kid before we get back, I'm gonna explode you with hammers.
He bows and says, assuming my claws aren't drenched in your blood in that case either. And then he flies away.
Did you just say nuh-uh?
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. What the fuck you mean,
He's trying. He's trying it.
Oh my god.
I didn't know they start fuck around and find out.
Damn. That's the day special.
Well, that was the thing that just happened.
Yeah. No.
How'd it go?
Like a wrench in our plan, but a minor wrench nonetheless.
It should be fine. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move up
Yep.
into wherever the fuck we're going.
Mm-hmm. Wanted to check in for time. Is everybody good for going at least an hour?
I'm good. Totally good.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Good to go until 10.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Going till 10 is less than at least an hour.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Alright. Well, let's fucking go. Jesus.
All right. So you all continue down the winding tunnels. Again, it's a good distance away. You know that you're generally traveling in the same exact area. Everything looks actually very similar to what you were doing before. You're just, basically, if they have pipes going, side by side, you're going down the one on the other side. You're assuming some of these small pipes now might even connect into those other locations, and that the water may even connect into that same chamber with the gators, although you didn't see any sign that they had the ability to travel in between them. So you arrive at the base, and you climb up, and at the top there's one of the little sewer
Great.
yeah, what are they called?
Animals?
Yeah. It looks like it actually has some security system on it, but it has been disabled for you. You're able to open it without any issue. And this brings you into an area right underneath what you can assume to be the Boros Company's um, uh,
Embassy?
embassy. The Boros Company actually has a couple of different buildings. It's not all one thing. You were told that this building is going to bring you into the back building, which is where the ambassador would live, and the ambassador has a personal office, so it's not even necessarily the main building. From the plans, it's nowhere near as opulent as the Omni ambassador's place. And even just by the basement, you can tell. Let's say step storage. There's some wine crates. There's some dried food things. Um, a lot of times you'd expect there to be probably some like higher quality goods, but it kind of just looks like in here this is maybe more staff, and the nicer stuff might be held in the other buildings. So it's mostly just dried meat. It's a lot of stuff actually you would expect to find on the ship. Like on a ship. The person that's here is does that quite a bit. So maybe for their personal food and stuff, they use stuff that you would find on board the ship. You climb up the stairs with your pass without trace. You're all able to move without any issue. Same thing, the security has been tampered with by Ferns, so you're able to get to the door of the office without any issue. Once you open the door, if there's someone sitting at a desk right there, it'll be fairly probably obvious that you're going in. But there are other ways to do it. What would you guys like to do?
All right. So again, George. So wait, do we go up a hallway or was it a?
Yeah, you're in a hallway right in front of the door. I'll switch the camera over once you go inside.
All right, George, be like 30 feet back from the door. Okay. But not. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
30 feet back from the door. Lunu, you burst the door open, like just like bam, like wham, open it, and then you go in first, right? And you start like surround, like again, go around their desk and be like going at them from like, and be like kind of moving towards like behind them, where they're sitting. Me and Cinna will come in. I'll go in next, and then Cinna will go in, blocking the door. And then, like you go up the right side of the desk, right?
Yeah.
And then we will also. I'll come in after.
Uh-huh.
Or no, yeah, I'll come in after, and then Cinna will be in front of the door. Then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove Cinna into one of the walls during my big acting moments. My display to allow them to exit the door through the door when I'm casting my spell. And so if you both could just act shocked, like what the heck is going on? How did this happen? Not like you know me, but like this is like a huge like, oh my gosh, what? This person was like this is an inside job, like this was like this person was really on like a double agent the whole time kind of thing.
Okay.
And I don't think it'll be that hard to act shocked when you see what spell I'm gonna cast.
We are also all wearing masks.
Yeah.
We're
So
wearing
like,
our
would it
disguise
add
things.
to like some deception since they can't see our face?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all disguised as Omni soldiers.
Yeah.
So, all right. With that in mind, that's how we're gonna that's how we're gonna try to do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then if I can just get you all to roll stealth checks to see who will be in the surprise round.
Also, make sure you're hiding, George.
All right. George is going to use the hide action, and he's going to stealth. What's the nearest hiding place I can find in this hallway?
So like random like.
A bush.
If you just want to stand far enough away from the door that they can't, that no one from inside the door will be able to see you,
Yep.
you can do that in a lot of places.
Yep.
Okay.
Pass without trace is still up, so add 10.
Yeah.
We got 22.
19.
26.
Sorry, I didn't press stealth yet. I'm dumb.
Mm.
31.
All right. So you're all within stealth, so you'll get the full surprise round. So busting open the door is recent. You don't need to worry about that.
That's Luna's action, right? Is busting the door open.
Yep.
That's perfect. That's actually perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
I need you to waste your action, Cinna.
Okay.
Like as if you're actually being restrained.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys open up the door. You see a study. I don't have a battle map for this one, so we'll just do a theater of the mind. Sitting behind the desk, you see a short, angry pirate lady. She looks to be, kind of young for being an ambassador. So maybe like early 30s. And she looks up as you guys barge in, and she says, that's how this night's gonna go. And who's up first?
Lunu, can you move around the desk?
Yes. I do that without saying a word, because I know if I speak, I'm going to ruin it. You know,
All right, who's up next?
intimidating
Or do you
guard.
cast any spells, or do you hit her?
I'll be like,
Can you?
I'll say something like, "You're coming with us, Captain or Ambassador." I won't even
Yeah,
say
you
Captain.
say ambassador. You say ambassador. Say ambassador.
You'll be coming with us, Ambassador.
Mm.
Out of character, if you could act like you're starting to.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm gonna be like ready in my stance to like try and like swing at her.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, since it's basically just the party going on this one, you don't need to necessarily worry about the initiative if you just want to describe what you
yeah.
do.
Mhm.
But then once the next round starts, we'll be in initiative.
And then I'm the last person on this, and so what I do, I act as if I'm raising my weapon, but at the last second, I like kind of just like heel turn and then like run into Cinna,
Mm-hmm.
right, with my shoulder.
And I take the dive.
Yes, against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I yell, Captain! And now that Cinna's out of the way of the door. Captain! Get out of here! I've infiltrated this group of Omni soldiers trying to kidnap you. Get out of here and call for help. And I cast haste.
What's going on here?
Huh?
All right, roll a deception check.
21.
That's insane.
And see roll one as well.
Woo!
Lunu is just going to stand there. Like a
In
deer.
shock?
Yep. Deer in headlight, not saying a damn word.
Well, finally happened.
What?
The spell doesn't work. She doesn't consider you an ally.
What?
She rolls high enough.
No!
It was a good plan.
Really? Ah! Wait, did I not get? Are you proficient in deception, Tasura?
Yeah, I have a +6.
Wait, could that count as help so I get 27?
No, because I had you both roll for it.
Damn it!
Could I use my reaction wheel ability, which I still have I still have quite a few uses of, to boost Steven's roll here?
You can, but if both of them failed, like the wheel would only affect one of the rolls, right?
Okay.
So you can. It's just it depends on what number they got.
Yeah, so both Cinna and
We both
she
could have
just
failed.
seems to not treat them as allies.
So it should be on mine then, right? Because
Well, yes, but if she got like a 22 increasing yours, she'd still get the other one wrong. But assuming, if she had gotten like a 21, then if you bumped yours, then we'd have to re-roll Cinna's.
So who should we be casting it on?
I'm gonna
On
cast,
you to see if it was a 21.
Well, yeah, you definitely failed, but you don't know if Cinna passed or succeeded until you go through with that.
Yeah.
'Cause I basically did it.
There
It
you
was
go.
like both of them.
Here you go. You have a 23.
Nice. Cinna, re-roll.
Oh my god, it wasn't.
Fuck.
No!
Balls.
With a shit.
She allows the cast of haste on her.
What? And does she proceed to bolt through the door?
Once we roll initiative.
Let's roll initiative, boys.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Do you need me to roll initiative yet, Tom, or?
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy. That.
Oh my god. My rolls.
Alright.
Okay.
Initiative. 8.
This is actually, yeah, this is fine. Alright.
So they believe you, but...
So is ending concentration a free action?
It is whenever, yes.
Yeah.
So, I think if she comes after you, this is out of character or whatever. But if she comes after you or one of us and like attacks us, then you can
yeah.
end it then and there, and then she'll.
So
get got.
yeah. So you'll You're kind of So did she get higher than me or no on initiative?
You don't know.
Oh.
Everybody rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. All four of us.
Yep.
And you got the highest 21?
Yeah.
She goes first.
And what does she do?
So she says, thanks for the boon, but I'm not running. And if you end the haste, she'll know what you're doing, but it'll stop her move.
Yes.
But it does look as if she's going to start attacking everybody else.
Okay, I see. Well, in that case, since you said she's not running, yeah. I am my concentration.
So do you end your concentration when she says that?
I want to end my concentration right before she attacks someone, just to give her that, just to really savor the moment. So who does she go after?
Well, she was going to. She pulled out a pistol, and it looks like she was actually going to fire it directly up into the air.
Oh my gosh! Good thing I handed it. Holy shit! That was gonna be bad.
And so instead, you end your concentration on haste.
Yeah.
And she can't take any actions. So she ends her turn.
I yell, George! Get in here. Well, I say it. I'm not like screaming or anything. I'm just
Don't
like,
say George.
Oh, you're correct. I yell, get in here.
Alright, George does, will do on his turn.
Can we hold our actions until, Austin to do his turn?
Yeah, I'm just like...
You'd have to use your reactions for it. The only one that is in between is Cinna.
I think, well, no. Cinna's not in front of the door.
Like, in terms of, like, action-wise, initiative-wise.
Oh, then yeah. Yeah, I don't care about using my reaction for that. I don't have anything else to use it on.
Well, yeah, so actually, it's your turn, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
if you hold your action, you have to say what you're going to do with it. You can be vague, but obviously not, I'll just do whatever I need to. You have to specify.
Right. I think what I do is... I'm gonna hold my action in order to cast a supporting spell to help us get out of here.
Well,
Alright, so you're holding it to cast a spell?
Yes.
What's the trigger?
After George gets in here and cuffs his lady.
Yo, I'll try that. Oh boy.
Well, you'll need to restrain her to be able to put the cuffs on.
Is she not already? Because she has the,
No, she's just tired.
okay.
It's a different condition.
I'm going to grapple her. I'm going to, like, run up on her and grapple her and try to take her to the door.
Alright.
Actually, can I help then? If that's how that works, if it's just G gains action?
Yeah, you just want to use your action to give the help action to Cinna?
Yes. To restrain them. To help restrain them.
Alright. Cinna, you're up.
Okay. Athletics?
Okay, wait, no, it says, oh, never mind. It says the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
So yeah, I go for athletics. I got advantage, right? So 21.
Yeah.
And is she able to break free? Anything like that?
She would have to do that on her turn.
Oh, but I thought it was like
Yeah,
a
but it's
contested.
to avoid it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up a second. There was a thing that I forgot to do. I don't know how this would work with haste. Give me a quick second. There's a rule thing that I need to check. I think it shouldn't matter. Just in case. Yeah, I would say that this. Sorry. You have them grappled.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
All right. And yeah, I'll just like get him closer to the door so that George has easy access. I'm like, I'm doing this again. This isn't all that fun, but
Let me see, because I'm not sure if you can move on this turn.
I can bonus action dash, right? And use that. Oh no, that's not a action. That's a bonus. I don't have that. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah, you're able to pull them to the door. They're still able to like move though, because you haven't pinned them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that you like if George, if you wanted to, you could either try attacking them, or you can try and get the cuffs on them. But there'd be a check with that involved.
I'll do it. Sleight of hand. Let's go.
All right, roll it.
All right. Let's fucking go!
Fuck. Those cuffs. Where's the key,
Yeah.
George?
Yep. I have no reason to say it doesn't work. You get the cuffs on her.
As soon as the restraint church just like casually walks in, just puts the cuffs on her, and she's just like, "I become divine combatant. You can." What the fuck? Hey.
No,
Yeah,
it's the Boros
I'm assuming you like take. So she's actually got like a ton of pistols, like in a bandolier on the side. You can see that there's one in her boot, and so you just start like taking them all out.
Yeah.
You get like 20 pistols.
Are there any cool ones?
No, strangely they all look like normal pistols.
Magic awareness in the room, please.
True.
It doesn't seem like there's any like magical items or anything like that.
Well, we know someone who can make use of these. I just shove them all in their bag.
Hell yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get the fuck
If
out.
combat is now over, I cast haste on Cinna and get on their back if they do not mind.
Let's tie her up first so that she's fully
Yeah.
restrained.
Oh, is she not yet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Mm.
Tie her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the if she had any magical tricks, the cups get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. But she can still like run and kick.
Yeah.
No?
Well, yeah, exactly. But this particular one, it doesn't appear as if she's anywhere near as strong. She's definitely a lot more agile. But she was also like exhausted by the spell. So once you get the cuffs on her, it's pretty much over.
Mm.
And you already had her grappled too, so
Mhm.
we don't need to worry about that. A nat 20 will resolve all of the global inconsistencies if need be.
Okay.
So you guys get her tied up, and you go back the way that you came. This one was even quieter. She actually never like yelled or did anything. And as you guys are going down, the only thing that she doesn't like call for help or anything. She does say like, "Oh, you guys are lucky you have these cuffs on me. I'd beat all of you without them. You uh, you know, Omni Pigs, I'd win. You guys wouldn't stand a chance."
Cinna, do you want to? Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that out of
He
character.
doesn't know it's me, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Out of character. Do you wanna challenge her?
The whole thing with the other one is because she could tell that I wasn't a Boros person. So like I thought she saw me. So like my pride is not hurt by this.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want a cool 1v1, I'm pretty sure this lady would give it to you, but yeah.
Well, I might know someone who'd want to fight you after this.
Well, we're not technically done yet.
Mhm.
You guys go back into the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, waiting for you on the other side.
Can we blindfold her
You
real
don't
quick?
currently see Basil.
Can we blindfold her before this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
The
you
pigeon is
gag
a
her?
bit too conspicuous.
Um,
What?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, for the best.
All right. So you arrive. Standing on the other pillar is the giant pigeon. He fluffs up his feathers and bows. And he says, "Welcome back. That was very quick. I have kept your young friend safe as part of my deal.
Okay, where is he?
He will be returned once I have my new replacement." And then he says, "The one of most value appears to be her." And he points to the person tied up.
That was not
"I'll
our
take
deal.
her as my hostage."
That was not our deal.
Okay. I think I have a spell that might help us out here.
He says, "The deal was that I needed guarantee of protection. I don't know how much you all are willing to sacrifice your own lives to get me in jail, but that person definitely has value. I will hold
Okay.
them."
Do you know who has more value? The actual person who's been traveling us for the past 6 months, who we actually care about. I.e., gesturing towards Cinna.
He says,
Question.
"I'm also more than willing
Tom?
to simply keep Basil."
Tom.
He says.
Tom.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
And I don't think we're gonna need our lovely spell. Are we gonna need pass without trace anymore, guys?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Reset.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Dominate Beast. It is just a pigeon, yes.
As
smart
far as
pigeon.
you know, do you want to roll for it before you cast the spell?
You know what? Yeah. What should I roll?
Roll me. Let me think. What would this be?
Nature? Arcana?
Yeah, I'll take nature.
If it's nature, can I help?
Yeah.
Alright. I have advantage. I'm not good at nature, but I'm actually better at Arcana. Well, it's a 6.
Oof.
I mean, it's a giant pigeon. That's
Yeah.
not a normal beast. It's talking.
Yeah.
It could go
Yeah.
50-50 either way.
Yeah, I'm
Do
gonna
it,
at
see
least...
what happens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Dominate Beast to see if it actually works.
You voided our deal. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Connor. He doesn't qualify.
Why
What?
not?
He's not a beast.
What is it?
What? You said he's
If he's an Aarakocra, I swear to fucking God.
No. He's 100% not an Aarakocra. Do any of you guys have anything that can like tell you creature types or anything like that?
No.
my god is a god of apparently the sea and
You
the
know,
sky.
it's hilarious. You know, it's hilarious, Tom.
What?
I do not believe there's any fucking spell in this game that allows that.
Identify humanoid. Yeah, no, there's no spell that does that, Tom.
Well, what makes you think it's definitely not a humanoid?
I'm gonna use Divine Sense then to see if it's a fucking
Some
Demon.
eldritch abomination.
What's the range on that?
60 feet from me.
You gotta get a little closer.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're able to get a little bit closer. Right about when you reach that edge, he'll tell you to stop coming closer. He won't let you get closer than that. But when you do, you activate the ability.
Yeah.
So Cinna, you probably actually have to take a step back so George can step there. I think that's the range, right? Yeah. What ones does it let you do?
I'm going to detect whether it's a demon, a fiend, celestial, or undead.
How does it let you know these things?
It just does. It lets me know.
No. But what's the description of it? Like, how does it?
Just link it, please. There you go. The presence of strong evil.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't. Blah blah blah. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you. There is a fiend within 60 feet of you.
Oh shit! It's a demon. Oh fuck. Oh.
You know, not what I
Hey,
expected.
no bird, it's the goddamn devil.
Alright.
How does he respond to George saying that?
It's the goddamn devil.
It says, whoa. You sell a little bit of your soul, all right, in order to get really good at cooking, and now I'm a literal devil. I think that's taking things a little too far. You start to see his eyes, like, kind of go red. You're pretty sure that the shadow that he casts is of a normal pigeon, but it's got 2 horns, just
Right.
in the shadow.
Okay. I guess.
It says, look, I'll keep the kid, and it's fine, but if you want to switch out the kid, I need something of equal or greater value. And that person you have tied up is the only person. I'll keep my
I think
end
that's
of the
pretty
bargain.
offensive, personally.
Yeah,
I think I'm
no.
pretty valuable.
Worth quite a lot, thank you. I am the boy's mother.
He says, well then, you may carry on, and I will keep the boy. And once you return with my documentation saying that I am protected,
Is he
I will
eat
return him
anything?
unharmed. Huh?
What is he gonna eat down here?
He says, if you want to leave him food, if he does not have rations on him, he is quite comfortable. But I do not have food for a small child. He says.
Hey guys.
I give them the rest of the.
I don't agree with this.
Yeah, no. Like, especially since we're dealing with fucking the demon now.
So this
It's
is what
time
I'm
to
gonna
like
do.
explode him with hammers.
No. This is what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Blair? Because rest of the party's gonna go kill mode on this guy just to get
No,
Basil back.
no, guys, hold up.
Like, okay,
Guys,
if this is for your son.
Oh, George, please.
Alright.
I walk forward. I guess next to George, whatever. I'm not still on the platform. I'm just to the left of him. Take me as well. Not swapping. Just take me as well, so I can make sure he's safe. And you guys come back for me with the document from Count Strix or Bubbles or whoever is available. Come back with me. Come back with the document. I'll make sure Basil's safe no matter what. There's no way he's going to be able to get the best of the both of us.
The pigeon bows and says, "This is acceptable."
Okay.
Fair enough.
My
Keep the boy
druid-
with his mom.
Just gonna jokingly said, "We did it, guys."
Blair!
We got rid of Blair. Maybe don't come back. You just
All I
don't
want to
come
say is that
back.
my brilliant plan worked flawlessly. Somehow.
Now you can get a new pigeon husband, Blair. It's fine.
No, this can't be my rebound. Blair hasn't fallen down. It's not that bad. There's no way.
Pigeon kind of gives like that.
I mean, they both have wings. It's fine, right?
Yeah, no, it was like.
Both have violent wings.
So
No,
Blair,
I'm talking about like the Inquisitor.
Oh no! This is just the Inquisitor in disguise.
So Blair, a bunch of pigeons fly down and begin to swarm you, grabbing sections of it. Some of them get in your hair. It's not the most comfortable situation, but then they lift you off of the ground and fly you off into the distance. And then, so once Blair has been removed, the pigeon bows yet again and says, "I eagerly wait your return." And he flies up in the same general direction as Blair down the tunnel.
If
So-
he's hurt them, he's
I
getting
feel like
covered in hammers.
the prisoner, her name's Margaret. She like puts out her gag for a little bit and is like, "You guys are a little crazy. Are you actually from Omni?"
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately,
sure.
I would have said.
Sure.
That
She
doesn't
just-
sound very convincing. All right, I'm a little interested. Where are we going?
Shut up.
I mean, we're just gonna put you in a place that's safe. Like, we are just taking orders.
She says, well, like, I'm not really good for any ransom. People at the Boris Company get beat up. They're usually abandoned.
Okay, yeah, true, but we're not looking for her. Huh. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's not like any weirdos are gonna be after you or whatnot.
Like, we
Boros-
wouldn't get the money anyway.
I feel like Boros is just like would send Juan and John just to fucking get her back.
Mm-hmm.
So that
So,
would be
question: what do I see when I'm put down?
Oh,
like
we'll
this?
get to you in just a second.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are walking through the tunnels yet again to get back to where Fern is. And
Please just pretend I'm dead for comedic effect.
yeah. And so she says, and you could technically re-gag her if you didn't want to listen to what she was saying.
Mhm.
But she does say, well, I could probably cut you a better deal.
Nah.
What we're getting is pretty valuable, I think.
What you getting? How much am I worth?
I don't know, a couple
Shut the
thousand
fuck.
lives.
I was gonna say shut the fuck. A couple. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I won't say that. I won't say that.
Damn.
She says, lives? You work for like a necromancer or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
You're
like
just
get
gonna
like
be
some
like
back.
yes or no randomly to everything that she says.
Yeah.
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 Just throw off the story so much that like
Yeah. No, I mean it's fairly obvious what you're doing. She keeps probing, and you guys don't really give her anything. Highs or lows?
Highs.
Oh no.
Tom.
That devious
Um,
giggle, I heard that.
Yeah. So you guys are about to get to where Fern is. You're fairly close. And you've been talking back and forth, and nothing of real note. But then she says something that at least catches all of your ears. She says, "Well, I was assigned here because I have a connection to the Friends of Bubbles. They're pretty local, powerful warlords. They might come after you."
Oh fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
How do they have wait? How do they have a connection with us? What?
They're lying.
Oh. Oh, I guess that would make sense, huh?
You wanna roll an insight?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight, but it's a like.
You think they're getting
even if
involved with
I-
Is
international
that how people
politics?
see us as powerful warlords?
Yeah.
That's probably how people in the Boros company see you. Yes.
yo, these guys we mess with them, they
Yo, we watched the arena match. They went crazy.
one just turned into a monkey.
Especially that George guy who kept one-shotting people. It was crazy, dude.
He just had like a gun. I'm gonna help with Luna's insight.
All right, 20.
You also like executed the lawman too with your like exploding smite stabs.
Yep.
So, you all, you don't give anything away that you're more interested in this comment. You know that you've never met this person before in your life. She seems to think that there's some truth to it. You definitely get the feeling that she's playing up that connection, making it seem like you guys are close, which is obviously not true.
Hmm.
But the part about her saying the part of the reason why she was chosen to be here was because she had a connection may actually be true.
Does it have to? Out of character, because I'm not here, obviously. But
Oh, do like all pirates know each other or something?
like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the original pirates, but I don't know how that would have anything to do with us, because we made those pirates hate us because we killed their captain.
No.
Yeah, but George is a
wait.
pirate.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh no!
What race is she, by the way?
She looks to be like a half elf.
Okay, that might. How old?
Oh.
Like I said, she looks young for the job.
Okay. So that means nothing for a half elf.
Yeah.
That could mean she's, 90 or 102 or some shit.
Or 30.
Yep.
How old is George?
Indeterminable age.
Because that might be your long lost descendant or daughter.
I thought you said that you were what was it, Austin, like 80? Or am I thinking of Brooke from One Piece?
You're thinking of Brooke of One Piece.
Yeah, you're thinking, bro.
Yeah, George is like 100, like at least 100 plus.
I mean, it could still build for a half elf.
Like
You-
anything or okay, whatever happened before Mount Dracula, George was in. That was George when he died, and George was like hitting his like 40s.
So yeah, so that would have been 40...
George is probably between the ages of 120 and 160, give or take.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe actually a little bit less.
A little bit less, because wait, how old were you around the time of Mount Drac?
Because Mount Drac was what, 40 years before Outcast Song?
Yes.
And also a few years after, like I think wasn't it like 10 years prior before Heaven?
It is.
I love the way we keep
No,
track
it
of this
was.
and just
It was. It was 20 years before Hag Hunters, Austin.
Okay.
So, altogether, if you're around 40 or 50, you're technically probably only 90,
Yeah.
which is still old.
Hey.
But
I mean, you spent 40 years at the bottom of the sea.
yeah.
For all you know, it was 80.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Math aside,
Yes.
2 great things happened this session.
it's possible that this is a descendant of George.
Yep.
The math could still work out that way.
Like I said, it could also be that she's good friends with Neckbeard. That could still be the case.
Does George know
What?
Neckbeard?
Wagbeard.
Oh, Neckbeard's gone. Neckbeard's like exploded.
Yeah, you killed him.
Okay.
He was the leader of the pirates that you guys killed.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the connection that she's saying, then that would make sense. You know,
Hold on.
maybe she knows where Lunu's dad is. You know, who knows?
Yeah, no, like
Maybe,
George.
maybe she's just making most of the stuff up.
Maybe she's Blair's long lost friend from her hometown.
If you're so knowledgeable about stuff,
No, don't humor her right now. We'll humor her when we're done with.
yeah, fair enough.
When you're not down 2 party members.
Yeah.
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 All right, so you drop her off to Fern. And Fern's like, oh, it looks like it went really smoothly. You guys are pretty good. Where was all this when we were taking down that the big lobster guy?
He was more prepared.
Yeah, we were younger.
I don't know. I think you guys have learned a lot. I'm very impressed with your growth. Instead.
We were younger then.
Yeah. So Fern hands all of you a good berry. He says, even if you don't need it.
Does he notice that there's 2 missing?
He doesn't make any comment about it.
Hey, Fern, could you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if it's gonna be faster for us to, like, go down there and then like send him, talk to the count and then like have him send him back. Could you, or I guess we could do it, but like, could you send a message to, Count Strix, ask him to just like write a letter pardoning a pigeon?
And he says, "Oh, that pigeon that kidnapped that one chef who didn't press charges."
Yeah.
Kind of weird to pardon somebody for somebody who isn't being charged with a crime, but yeah, we can do it.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And also, could you get me that chef's number?
The chef's number?
Yeah, because we might have a friend for him.
Oh
Wait, whose number?
The chef who didn't press charges.
Oh, that chef.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I mean, it'd be a massive breach of my abilities if I were to go in and just give you the personal numbers of civilians. But I absolutely am willing to do it. He says, but honestly, you could probably just call the restaurant and avoid all of those ethical dilemmas.
Oh, true.
That's true. Know where he currently works at?
Well, he was the owner of that previous restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Also, make sure that the contract thingy, whatever party thing, also puts him under our weekend protection, please. Don't forget that part.
Oh well, that is what the pardon is. He wouldn't be able to sign just a getaway free pardon for a crime that happened in a different area. It would be him being brought on underneath
the protection.
Yeah. And again, which is funny because again, he's not actually been charged with a crime.
Mm-hmm.
He did technically commit a crime.
Yeah, is that like he wants a pardon for a crime that doesn't exist?
Yes, he did definitely commit a crime, and theoretically they could change their mind and try him for it. So he is a little bit right to be cautious.
Okay, that's fair.
But also you guys know it's almost definitely a non-issue.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys leave, and what we'll do is we'll cut to Blair as we end. Blair, you are swerving through some tunnels and some locations. You see the areas that the security have been turned off, which is assuming how the big pigeon was able to get in. And it brings you basically into a little shaft area, and then you go up, and you're in kind of like a big clock tower, kind of overlooking the inside of the core and the big government building. And so you see off in the distance the Ormos and the the Omni and the Boros company. It's like Boros and Omni together.
Yeah.
And that sound like Ormos. So you see both of them. Both of them seem to be on high alert. People are running around frantically. And he flies you up to the that top of the bell tower. The staircases have all collapsed. And he plops you down at the top, and sitting up there, kind of looking out at the city, is Basil. It looks like he's taken out all of the rations that he had with him, and he's already eaten all of them.
Well, good thing I have more food.
It was 2 weeks worth of rations.
It was what left?
It was like 2 weeks worth of rations.
That's hilarious.
He was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Basil, I have some more sugar cookies. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. If you would like to ask anything of the pigeon before we break tonight, you're more than welcome to. You'll also be able to ask him stuff again in the future, so if you don't have anything.
Oh, I would love to ask him some things.
Yes, what would you like to ask him?
This is some view, huh? You're like... So wait, you're a fiend. So you sold part of your soul to become better at cooking. Was this while you were still a pigeon, or have you always been a huge pigeon?
He says, well, sold part of my... I never really had one.
Did you go into soul debt?
See, usually you sell your soul and you become a warlock, he says. I'm definitely not that. It was more of, I'm just a fiend. that sometimes you emulate animals in real life, and I got pigeon. This is how I was born.
So were you always a large pigeon even before?
Well, I mean, I used to be smaller. I used to be like, instead of 10 feet tall, I was 5 feet tall. When I was a baby.
Oh. So you're still a pretty large pigeon.
Well, because technically I'm not a quote-unquote pigeon, he says.
What are you then?
He says, I don't know, some kind of fiend?
Some kind of fiend, eh? Could I attempt...
Do you know exactly what you are? Like what your race is?
I'm like a triton.
Do all of other tritons look just like you?
I mean, both look pretty much like decently a bit like me.
All right. So, my parents, one of them was a three-headed gorilla, all right, and
What?
the other one was a big millipede, and then I'm a pigeon. So how am I supposed to know what we are?
You know what? When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense for some reason. Could I attempt to call upon the knowledge from my god to see if he can decipher what manner of creature this is?
Yeah.
Given that he is a god of the sky and the sea.
Roll it.
What do I roll here? Religion?
Yeah, you can roll a religion check.
Is there
I mean,
anything
identifying
else?
a fiend, that would alone work.
What else would work?
No, I said that even without doing the god thing, trying to identify a fiend, you can use religion.
Oh, I see. Is there anything else I can roll that's not religion?
History.
It's just as bad, so religion it is! Wow.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you demons come in all shapes and sizes. It definitely doesn't seem like he's he's got a lot of these little pigeons that are flying around that are stronger than normal pigeons. When they were carrying you, you weren't really sure they were real pigeons. So you assume he's probably a demon, or sorry, a fiend of pretty decent power, all things considered. But any information beyond that, you would have no idea.
When you say that the pigeons are real, do you mean authentic pigeons, or do you mean even existing and they're illusions or whatever? Or,
you felt like they were more than illusions, but less than physically there. Maybe they were spirits.
Spirits? He can control pigeon spirits. What the fuck? Pigeon-shaped wisps.
Maybe they're not pigeons. Maybe they're something else.
What the fuck is going on?
But they definitely look like pigeons.
They sure do. Okay, in that case, I also want to Basil looks completely fine, right?
Yeah, it seems like he's bored.
Oh, yeah, he's completely fine. In that case,
Basil also could get away very easy from this situation.
This is exactly why Blair was not that worried about leaving him there for an hour, because it's there is no way that Basil wouldn't be able to take this guy.
Yeah, definitely.
But when it comes to leaving him there for longer than that, she would definitely just in general want to.
Yeah, you'd run the risk that he'd get bored and leave, and then you'd have to fight the pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, or he could get bored, leave, and then potentially get caught by the Boros Company or Omni, which is the other thing I was worried about.
Yes. Well, I feel like this is a good natural breaking point.
Yes,
So
the
next
natural breaking
session,
point with the most unnatural, horrifying pigeon creatures of all time.
They're cuties.
I gotta say, I'm so glad you went with the direction of demon, because if you went, it's not a beast, it's a magical beast, I would have thrown myself against the fucking wall.
it. Believe it or not, the most likely thing is that it would have been a monstrosity, but a monstrosity is just a magical beast, so I don't think that would make you any happier.
Yeah.
Demon,
way funnier. way
better. Like, best plot choice for sure. This is fucking genius.
Yeah.
Because we didn't bat an eye before. We were like, is he an Aarakocra? During the dinner, and he was like, no, he is not an Aarakocra. 100%.
He's just a giant pigeon.
He's just a giant pigeon. He's like, is he a beast? And you also said no.
It's like, what the fuck is he?
From hell. That's what?
This boy being dead, the
And
devil.
I will say, I did let your spell work today. You were able to charm the giant crocodile.
Yeah.
So don't say that I always block it. Because I don't.
Yeah, no.
It's just what's on the character sheet.
Yeah.
He is not a beast.
Look. But 2 out of 3, Tom. I'm getting sus here. Anyway. Hey, I'm Boosh /Connar/Lunu this evening. You can find me, Boosh, I Can Join Artists on Instagram and Blue Sky. Con the Artist on Twitter. Join the Discord. Follow us here on YouTube. And subscribe. We do things from time to time. Gonna pass this ball over to Austin.
Hey, you can find me at Octo_Austin on Twitter. Yeah, no, that's it. Expect something Fabula related on the channel soon, maybe, I don't know. Wink, wink. Tasura.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tasura. Played Cinna tonight. I do things, I walk around. I like to think that I'm a real person. Maybe I'm a pigeon in disguise. Maybe I'm also a devil. Who knows? Not me. But, yeah. Steven.
Yes, hi. Steven, aka Venty, aka Blair Audina, masterminded this brilliant plan that barely managed to work perfectly, thanks to the efforts of literally everyone. Great job, everybody, we did it. Incredible teamwork, that was fantastic. I've been holding on to this plan for a week. Since I figured out what the stupid bullshit side effect secondary use you can use haste for. And I thought this was like the perfect opportunity for it, so thank you all, that was great. You can find me at Venty179 on Twitch, YouTube, and you can find me at 15079 on Twitter, unfortunately, and Venty on Blue Sky. That's basically it. Tom!
Hello. Well, that's my plug. Good night, everybody.
Damn.
Good night.
Night.